Yeah, that's after it's been cleaned. Anyhow, this is a Lasco. It's just a little fan. 3 speeds, 1, 2, 3, and 0. Yeah, any documentation on this? 0.35 amps. And that's about it. Anyhow, well, maybe a tiny spider egg, but no black widows at least. This is the fan I use in my garage to, I don't have garage rated freezer and refrigerator out there, but I let this blow air across the outside of it because it's one of those that does not have a condenser coil and fan per se. And well, let's go ahead and plug this thing in and see what it draws. Maybe it's already toast. It stopped working. So let's go ahead and select watts. 46 watts, 48 watts. What about amps? What did it say? 0.35? 0.40, 0.39. Obviously the motor is heating up. And I don't know if you can hear the hum. But it is humming and the blades are not turning. So I know the thermal fuse has not left the chat. So that's a good thing. I would go out and buy a new fan, but things are a little bit tough all over right now. So I want to try to salvage as much as I can. And yeah, things just, maybe I'll throw this in the dishwasher and clean it front, like you wouldn't be able to tell that. Tighten that way, so loosen is this way. A little bit of hair, that's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it goes. I think it just needs a good lube. See if it powers on. And it does. It doesn't sound too terribly bad, but it doesn't coast anywhere like I'd like to see. So we'll get this off. I think this should just lift completely off, and it does. Very good. Put the screws somewhere where I will be sure and lose them. And then I think there's a single screw. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't even see it. Maybe it's just a push. Oh, maybe I don't need to even deal with it. Maybe this will just, oh yeah, it just lifts off. Okay, well, I think this is going to be pretty easy to service. I'm not sure about the roll pin, but I think I can probably just slide this up, clean it, slide it back. So, let's see, there's a capacitor in the way. And I could just stay there. I'm sure this will just leave. It's just the gearbox. Don't even really need that. There we go. And we'll just set that aside for now. That can all stay right there. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I could knock that roll pin out, but I think I can get enough service on this fan without doing that. I'm definitely going to want to try to clean it just a little bit. And I want to put a witness mark so I get the motor back in the same orientation. So with the price of everything these days, if you service your fans regularly, they will last many, many years. I'm living proof of that. I have a bedroom fan. It's a Lasco, and I've had it for probably 6 years, and I've serviced it twice, as I do recall. So let me try to clean that crud off of the shaft just a little bit. I think I'm going to start with just some water. And let me grab a kitchen sponge. One moment. Okay, back with an old sponge I really don't care about. And I have a feeling a lot of this is going to be water soluble just from living in the garage for 1.75 minutes. Well, that certainly looks a lot better already. Okay, I like that. So I'd really like to try to clean this better, but it's not going to happen. Okay, and that will back out enough where I can get some acetone down in here. And we definitely need to clean the bearing surface right there. Try to move things over so you can see it. And I will zoom in slightly. So yeah, we need to clean the bearing surface where it rides. Look at all the gunk that came out of that bearing. So what I'm going to do is just put some acetone on the shaft and run it forward and backwards a bunch of times. Let me see. Get the little dish ready. And some acetone. And find my cotton swabs. There they are. So I wish I had a dropper, but I don't. But if I run some acetone down into the bushing, not sure what the green is on the motor shaft. Does appear to wipe off quite easily. If anyone knows what the green is, if you could please let me know. Maybe in the manufacturing process they just painted a dot on there to tell you it was a 120 volt AC motor maybe. So that got quite a bit of the grease off. I'm just going to do that 3 or 4 more times. And I think I might try to get a little more efficient and maybe get a paper towel here and fold it up a bunch of times so that it will retain a little more acetone. I can squeeze it onto the shaft and then dry it. Squeeze some more onto the shaft. There it goes. And just run it in and out of the bushing a bunch of times. And then this time I'll go on the inside and wipe it off. Well, that certainly does look quite a bit better. Now the back half, I can just go ahead and wipe. Hopefully you can still see it. Definitely see where the bushing's been running. I swear this is almost the exact same motor that the bedroom fan has, only this is much, much smaller. Okay, light machine oil, where did you go? This is my zoom spout. This is my fine machine oil that I use. I've showed you this before. Pull the spout out. I'm going to wipe it with acetone. I'm just going to do the front part right now. And I like to use a lot of grease. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm just going to cover the little bushing right there. Sometimes there's a felt pad in there as well. Definitely spins much, much freer now. Now as far as the back part goes, I'm going to need to get a cotton swab. I might be able to shove a paper towel through there and clean the old grease off of the bushing. I'm sorry, that was mostly off camera. Looks like they might have used some kind of grease. I don't know if a fine grease would be a better option on this. Guys, let me know what you think. All I know is on my bedroom fan that I've been using, and we use it all night long. Like I said, it's probably 5 or 6 years old. And the thing is just going non-stop, 8-10 hours a night. Okay, I like that. We'll throw the screws back in it. Just barely going to snug them at this point. Yeah, that one got 2 baby ugga-duggas from the impact. Now we'll put a bit of torque on them. Okay, good with that. That moves perfectly free. I'm going to add some more oil onto this side of the bushing. And I'm going to add more than I should. And somebody will tell me why I shouldn't do it, but I'm still going to do it. Sorry, once again, this is way off camera. I should just move everything over to the right about a foot. Okay, I like that. I guess I should try to find a little bit of grease to put back on that guy. I've got some white lithium grease here. We'll just try to take a quick little... Oh, that's right. This thing, I think the straw fell out. No, maybe not. Okay, that should be good. Although I never use the rotation in this fan. I should just leave it be, I guess. Everything turns nice and freely. Go ahead and remount the little capacitor here. Gently. I should get a smaller screwdriver, I guess. There's the hole. Okay, where's the shoulder bolt screw? There it is. doesn't fit. Cannot imagine working all day putting these things together in some either hot or cold, maybe neutral temperature factory in China. Obviously it's in the spin mode. Plenty of oil there. Well, can't tell back there. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to clean this. It's just going to be the way it is. And let's see, there was one tiny screw. Went in through the back. I don't remember. I guess that's down. Maybe I should have put the back on last. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think it's back together. Let's go ahead and power it on. And it works. That's about all I can say about that. Let's plug it into the kilowatt real quick and see what it has to say. Power on. So we're at 0.38 amps right now. They claim 0.35 on high. I'm sure that's what it's rated at. 0.32 amps on high. .28 on medium. And 0.26 on high. On low, I'm sorry. And it feels perfectly fine. 38.4 watts, 38.7 VA. This thing must have an excellent power factor. Yeah, 0.98. Wow, I wouldn't have expected that for a, I believe it's a shaded pole. No, I don't think it's shaded. It's probably just a crappy little synchronous motor. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see the copper bands. They may actually be there. I'm not sure. Anyhow, yeah. I was not paying attention. I didn't know there was going to be a quiz. I'm so sorry. Anyhow, that's it. Last go. Don't even see a model number on this anywhere. Isn't that strange? Okay, well, nevertheless, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And trying to get caught up and just trying to feel better. Haven't been feeling good the last, I don't know, God, couple of months. Just so much going on. I'm just honestly overwhelmed. If I have a unit, I'm trying to get to it. Just, I only have little bits and pieces of time to do anything anymore. So I'm trying not to take on super long projects that might take, 2 months on the bench. So I'm trying to just knock out the quick stuff. I hope everyone understands. Everyone, thanks for watching. Once again, have a great day. Bye-bye.